And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, Singy, let's get right to it. Quite the win streak on the line coming into this one.
Yeah, Boog, they seem to have a force field around them lately, but you know anything can happen. Looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Bowden Francis. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Jackson Merrill leading things off and takes a strike. Nasty pitch right there. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. High in the air, out to right. Stafford. There's the grab, and there's 2 gone.
First baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League Baseball is on. Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Rodney Stafford. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So closing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these guys know what to do when men are on.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Runner on the move. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hayward, the next to hit. She's coming off a 3-hit game. Runner takes off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first, and she gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but she was looking to use the big part of the
runner on the go. And that's fouled off. Hayward leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. She'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Runner first with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Rob Braun. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Machado mashed a couple of homers in his last game. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bounced up the middle. Jimenez in plenty of time to first. Machado out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. Elias Diaz now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one ripped. Reaches down, makes the catch. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Bob Hayward. King back to work. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Hayward with a homer in his last game. And that is out of play. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Cronenworth brings it in. And there's one down. Brandon Hayward will hit next. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here's Andres Jimenez. Runner on the go. And a base hit up the middle. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Rodney Stafford. He's one of the best players in the game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a foul straight back. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one the other way, and foul ball. Hayward at third. Jimenez over at second with one down. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. One run across.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. 2 on, 1 out. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He hammers one out to right. His 28th home run of the season. It's 6-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
Base is empty, one away, and the batter will be the shortstop. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped to right, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Lined into right. He makes the grab. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here at 3. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy, and in fact the Rays used him that way. And down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, number 23. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it's caught for the out.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Braun now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Bob Hayward. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hayward launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. First pitch, and he just misses. In the air to left center, Hayward on the move to the gap. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Bogaerts retired. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Brandon Hayward. That's in for a strike. And that one hammered way back there. Bang! That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jimenez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. And that one popped in the air left field. Joe has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter.
Runner takes off. That one lifted to left. Joe makes the play. Throw over to first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Stafford off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it hits the fence.
Oh, you could have.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the.
There goes the runner. That smash towards center. Merrill makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now back now in Toronto, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Machado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. And now it's Elias Diaz on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. On the ground to first, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Waldron back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Merrill flying after this one. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard, Rob Braun next up for the Blue Jays. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. To third, tag, got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Throw to second, safe. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
On the ground. Boots it. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now Brandon Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. Pulls that one foul. Grounds one to short. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. One left for Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Strike one. Cronenworth, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hayward. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
No, that's it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And ball 1.
1-0.
He was late there. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. Left field. Joe has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And next for Toronto, Rodney Stafford. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. His 27th home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And first offering is fouled off. Well struck, right field. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Bogarts. Makes the grab, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays,
Not
1-0.
even close there. And it's 1-0.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That's a little bit low.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Tatis waits. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side of the... New pitcher now, Ron Marinaccio.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Hayward leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. And now she's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. One down. The throw is offline, and she's in to score. It's 9-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. That's out to center field. Merrill settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Bob Hayward. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one pulled foul. On the line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Brandon Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Fastball right back to the mound. He's out. Gets it to first. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Manny Machado now. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Diaz in the box again, takes a strike. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Marinaccio back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes.
Runner takes off. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Foul ball. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Runner breaks for third. That one is hammered right field. Tatis going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's a guy who does it all. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a lead off. We go to the. That's through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Connor Joe getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hoffman, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Singh, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
Back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hayward makes the catch, and there's one gone. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Xander Bogaerts stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is down low. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Luis Ariz stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Two outs. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Dylan Cease. What do we have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Rodney Stafford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Stafford matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Swing and a miss.
That wasn't it.
And the count 1-2.
Certainly wasn't. I got a date with the ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure
At least I
on
throw a ball to the
everyone
plate
if he can put the
before.
ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
What are you scared of?
That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Ooh, that's good.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that extends the inning. Hayward digs in now. 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
Runner on the go again. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And that knocked bumps her hitting streak into double digits, Chris. She's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything she's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Number 23 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Not close with that one. And the count is even 2-2. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. His 27th home run of the season. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So up next, Rob Braun. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Oh my God. You just struck. You got us struck.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the
Keep
second
your
game
eye
of the
on the ball.
series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him
Oh,
out swinging.
fuck you.
The high heat too much on that one. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on.
You need a rest.
Top of the second, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Max Scherzer goes to work. In the air, left field, Hayward. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Manny Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Scherzer deals. And that's too high.
2-2.
Just missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Scherzer gets the punch out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Bob Hayward. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Now it's going to be Brandon Hayward. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts.
Runner on the move. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Third inning coming up in MLB. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Max Scherzer back to work. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Zena.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here.
I'm just gonna check and see. Oh, she's wagging her tail that she did some business. Oh, she did some business. Is that all you did? Really? That's it? That's all it was? Come on now. Give me. Alright. There you go. So for dinner tonight, I'm making chicken tenders. Well,
Jason Hayward.
Chicken breasts, but I'm going to cut them into small tenders.
Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off. Scherzer ready to fire now. In the air, left side. Hayward settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 out, space is empty. Mad Max notches the K. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Back now in Toronto. And now the big-time power threat, number 99. Cease back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Hayward doubled her first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
On the run, throw to first. Got her. Nice play. Now the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Joe in and to his right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the fourth, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Just missing there. And that is ball 1.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. The Jays leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air. Guerrero under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. And 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Stays alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
0-2.
2 outs. That's to third, and that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And Manny gets a piece. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Padres. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Rob Braun. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. So a man at first. Next to hit, Bob Hayward. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner on the go. That one out to right. Tatis has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And here is Brandon Hayward. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now doubled his first time. Pickoff move to second, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-0. Diaz leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one just misses.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball.
Now in this 3-ball count down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground to the left. To first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The Padres down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. And there's a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2. High fly ball out to center field. Hayward gets under it. He's got it. And that is that. Still back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That one almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Rodney Stafford. Swings through that one. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. Morejon also throwing. In the air out towards right center. Merrill pulls it in on the run. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Connor Joe. Joe measures 6 feet even, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Bogarts in the box again, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
0-2.
In the air, center field. Hayward moving under this one. And that is that. So another good. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, number 99. Matsui back to work. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hayward, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Runner goes again. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Runner on the move again. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Arise makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like she was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat her. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy.
Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
1-2 is the count.
He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Throws to second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Stepping in, Rob Braun. Runner takes off for third. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go again. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, no appeal. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Runner goes again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Runner on the move again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner goes again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. So up next for Toronto, Bob Hayward. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs with a runner at third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at third, 2 away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. Lead is now 5-0. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man off.
To second, there's one. Here's Elias Diaz. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they put up the stop sign at second. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit on the ground to short. Goes to third for one. And that's all they'll get.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hayward in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. That's inside. That one 95 to finish him off. Padres leave a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in, Brandon Hayward, 1 for 2.
Brandon Hayward.
Foul ball there. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and fouls one off. Hayward at second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Stafford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Merrill makes the play. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third, out, and that will end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one misses. 1-0. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the inside corner for a strike. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, number 99. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Rip to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Hayward. She's one of the best players in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for her. She's been really hot lately. She wasn't able to elevate it, but she put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now here is number 23 in the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Hayward over at second, 1 down. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Runner on the move again. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Now back, second baseman,
Rob Braun, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Cronenworth drifts towards it. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6. And the back now. Garcia, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now Machado up here. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Falling behind 2-1. Man at first, one away. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Last chance for the Padres. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Curtis Hayward. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
That one inside. Now 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward on the move to the alley and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Rodney Stafford. And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Next pitch is outside. Out to center. Merrill under it. And there's one down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Pivetta certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Center field, Merrill settles under it. 2 down.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
This to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. That one found hard the other way. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 on, 1 out. That one down the line, and foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Caught him looking for the K.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hayward. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. She just missed it. Tatis makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man.
I need just 1 minute. I just gotta take something out the fridge, make sure the frost is down. Okay. Now, where was I? That was partial. Oh, shit. Watch out. There's, probably on the couch. On the couch. Hey, did you want that? You want that? You can have that. Here, Blue. Where did it go? Oh, you blind bastard. I was looking for the fucking pin. What up, Sens fan? How you doing, bub? How's your day going?
He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
I had to go
switch
and
hitting first
pick out
baseman.
some chicken for dinner.
And a curve is
And
down
I
and
thought I
in.
lost the pin that was on the table when I got up. I was just looking for it. It's still there. I'm just blind.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Watch out,
Merrill
Nick.
headed to the alley.
Which one?
Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one ripped to left.
I heard about
Joe
it. I
brings
wasn't
it in
sure
for
if
the
they
third
actually
out.
did it, though.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue
So it's
Jays.
official,
We'll move to
eh?
the third with no score.
That's wild.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I heard
And
talk
struggles
that
at the plate in
when it
this
was
series
there.
as
I
we take a
didn't
look at
see
the
that they made
numbers.
it official, though.
Hayward back to work.
Yeah, that's
And there's
That's
a foul
wild,
ball.
man. Not sure what they're thinking on that.
Hit on the ground to short. That takes care of Cronenworth.
That Toronto team's looking pretty hot, though. I got to tell you, the Toronto team's
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill struck out swinging his first time.
on the field and on the ice. They're both
Merrill,
looking pretty
an
strong
all-star a
this year.
season ago, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not saying they're going to win anything big.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98,
good,
but a
though.
really good pass at the ball.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Bogarts
hold on,
now.
bro.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Give me 1 second. Let's do this. There we go.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 2. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and we are still scoreless.
It's going pretty good. It's still going. I try to get in about 10 games.
What's been happening of late. Really
I'm going to be kicking
well.
over to it in a bit because I've been having some internet problems. I think when I play most games, it goes pretty smooth, but when I'm on Call of Duty, it keeps dropping, and I'm not sure. So I haven't really been, playing and streaming and stuff. I just don't know what the problem was. I finally decided I was going to switch out the router and see how that went. So they gave me this 5G high-speed, crazy, top of the line, whatever.
Ground ball left side.
They fed me a line of bullshit, but I'm like, whatever.
Leadoff man retired.
I'll
here in the
take it.
third.
Let's try it out. I need it mainly for streaming and gaming anyway.
Number 8.
And that's for Toronto. Brandon Hayward. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good.
So far, it's been pretty good.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Loaded.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Dun, 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 dun. You don't want that ball going across the plate the way I want it. It'll be a home run, bud.
Up the middle.
I'll take it.
Can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now I got to steal second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got that front foot
And got
down,
caught
and
for it.
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Into left center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Okay.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Rodney Stafford next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Ball to strike. Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-out. The wall should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. This one in the air, center field. Merrill on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Popped up. Fair ball. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And fouled off. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. And welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series.
Yeah, I gotta check the kitchen real quick. I think. Oh yeah, he did. Some of them babies. Yeah, that's a good boy. So, I don't know. All right, come on, guys, out, out. Come on, get out. Excuse me. So. All right, watch out. Watch out.
Just played out so
The
far.
shortstop, number 99.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit.
Yeah, buddy.
Went up there looking to be
Yeah,
aggressive
buddy.
and got something he could handle. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it.
Number
Drive it
15.
the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go to third. Machado tosses across to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's okay.
Next is the speedy first baseman. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as runner breaks for third. Swing and a
you might
pop
want to go
up.
back.
Joe has a beat on it. And there's two down. So up next for Toronto, Rob Braun. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Runner takes off for third. Tap foul at the plate. Popped in the air, left field. Joe pulls that one down, and that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fires across the diamond. One away here in the fifth. At the plate, Luis Campusano.
Catcher, Luis Campusano.
And that is out of play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's another puncher there on the mound.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
My bad.
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, one strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Two strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some
To Jimenez. And that's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Brandon Hayward next up for the Blue Jays.
Number 18.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Joe pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Back to the mound. He's got it. And that is the inning. Nothing doing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fastball for a strike.
No, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Out to short. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the power speed combo. Rodney Stafford. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs and outside. Hayward waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit to third. The throw to first. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Eggy Rosario will hit next. Swing and a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Padres go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
Now pitching for
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this
Number
year, so
97.
he's looking for better.
Ron
Right now, giving up
Marinaccio.
more than a hit per inning.
Number 23 up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Bullpen action for the Padres. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Suarez warming up as well.
He just
1
threw that
ball, 1
fastball
strike.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it on
He's
his
out.
own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter now, Rob Braun. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Joe on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Joe has a beat on it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Bob Hayward. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs,
No ball,
base is
2 strikes.
empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Arise makes the play. That is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
That's towards center. Hayward moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Campusano in the box now. Takes strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Cronenworth swings through it for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last
on to Jimenez. That ends the frame. One left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Runner takes off. Pitch is low.
Ball 1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Rodney Stafford. 1 for 3. Slice down the right side. That one hammered center field, way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the DH. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now, number 99. Runner takes off, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 1 scores in the inning. Coming all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Xander Bogaerts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Here's a 1-1. That one
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Arise. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Right side. Jimenez. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Tatis stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
All right. So I start with Tampa Bay. I'm gonna throw my headset here on the charger for a few minutes. I'm gonna get the animals fed. Take me about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw the chicken in the oven for dinner. Oh, so I'll be in about 15 minutes or so. Call it like a bathroom break. Bathroom break. Alright, I'll be right back.